For some, it's a decision worth celebrating.
We'll see the consequences of this when the Delta variant starts spreading like wildfire.
Others are heartbroken. Each council member had their reasons.
Salt Lake County is in a unique position to be a contributor to the body of knowledge on whether masks work or not.
I cannot in good conscience tell a parent that government knows better than they do for their child.
To reach very different conclusions.
Government's role is not to mandate compliance for the littlest among us.
It's critical that we use science and data to guide our healthcare decisions.
And an outcome certain to impact our little ones far into the future.
And Councilmember DeBrey.
Yes. Okay, that passes 6-3.
That decision is now drawing swift reaction from parents, teachers, and doctors.
Our team of news specialists covering every angle here for us. We start with Matt Rascone, who's keeping an eye on several demonstrations. And Matt, it's very clear here there are very passionate people on both sides of this issue.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen a couple of rallies supporting a mask mandate here since the meeting wrapped up. But the biggest reaction here at the Salt Lake County building here today was inside, and that was even before council members left their seats.
We stand adjourned.
The council upholding their oaths and honoring the will of their constituents is just such a great victory.
The overwhelming majority inside the building today sided with the county council, arguing for parents and students to make their own choice regarding masks. On the other side, you have those siding with the health department to protect the unvaccinated.
We have to put masks on our children. It's not about freedom, it's not about USA, it's about science, and it's about protecting the community. If you say you love everybody, wear your mask.
Now, supporters of the mask mandate were, of course, disappointed and then turning their message from the county council toward parents, urging them to choose to mask up their children as they send them back to the classroom here in the next couple of weeks. We'll have much more on the decision and more reaction to that decision coming up in the news at 10. Guys.
And Matt, you're right. In the next few days, it will move. This emotion will move to the classroom. So we'll see what happens from here. Thank you. Dan?
We continue our team coverage with news specialist Ladd Egan. And Ladd, you have a breakdown, I understand, on the voting here.
Yeah, this vote came down to party lines with the 6 Republicans overturning that mask requirement. Before the vote, council members on both sides of the aisle made it clear where they stand.
Each child is unique and has different challenges. There should not be a one-size-fits-all for our kids. I believe the right solution is to allow parents to decide what is best for their child.
The guidance set forth by Dr. Dunn is narrowly focused on those in the community who cannot, at this time, receive a vaccine.
Many council members said this was one of the most difficult issues they've ever faced. As the meeting started, Councilman Jim Bradley proposed letting the mask requirement stay in place for a month while gathering data. That substitute motion was quickly voted down. The council then voted and approved the original resolution, which immediately terminates Dr. Angela Dunn's mask requirement. Afterward, Mayor Jenny Wilson reacted.
Dr. Angela Dunn, she has a medical degree, she's a mom, she has access to information, and part-time legislators chose to say that they know better.
Wilson said the Delta variant is changing the situation and encouraged parents to send their children to school with masks. Dr. Dunn issued a statement saying that while this was not the result she had hoped for, she is committed to still working with the council to address the pandemic. And Dr. Dunn also saying she's actually optimistic that parents now understand her level of concern for the upcoming school year. And Dan, there were several calls today during that council meeting for civility and for respect for whether or not to wear a mask at school.
All right. Thanks a lot, Ladd Egan, for us.